What's up guys, it's Ty aka Timberlands and welcome back to my channel. So I haven't done one of these videos in a while. Today I'm going to do a baby update just to let you guys know how she's doing and what she's doing. At the end of the video I have a few announcements to make about some stuff coming to my channel, so just make sure you stick with me to the end. So baby girl is 8 months. She will be 9 months in a few days. Since I haven't really updated on her in a while, I just kind of cover like the past month and a half or two. So about month 7, she started pulling herself up to stand supported. So it's always been pretty easy for her to stand up supported, but she started doing it herself a couple months ago. So she's learning that she can get around on her own under certain circumstances. For a while, I want to say maybe back during month like 5, 6 ish, she started crawling backward, and I'm not really sure if I mentioned that before, but she started crawling backward. Maybe like a month ago, she was doing like an asymmetrical crawl. So just to kind of get into that, because I know like if you're a mom like me, you've probably gone to Google to look up, why is my baby crawling like that? It's not always a red flag, okay? In her case, it was not a red flag. If you're not sure what an asymmetrical crawl is, it's basically when they favor one side over the other and they kind of like drag the other leg along. A lot of times, like if you're looking it up like on the internet, it might say that that's a developmental issue, but it's not always a developmental issue. So the reason why she crawls like that is because it's easier for her to sit down and kind of come into a possible standing position if she's like relaxing one leg. So like if you yourself crawled on the ground, you're gonna like adjust to one side more if you're trying to crawl and then sit down. So she crawled like that for a while. And I was just like, why does she crawl like that? But it's really just because she wants to make it easier for her to sit. Her intention is always to sit and then stand, so that's why she crawls like that. She does know how to crawl the correct way, or the normal way. She's done it several times. Most of the time she crawls the normal way if she's like really trying to get to something quickly. Like one thing she loves to do is if her dad is on the phone, she will crawl full speed toward the phone to get to him because she loves talking to him, playing with her dad. But if she's just kind of moseying around and, you know, doing her thing, she'll do a little weird asymmetrical crawl, and then she'll just sit up and then find something that she can use to stand up. So that's something that she's been doing. I thought it would be worth a mention if you've kind of been worried about the way your baby's crawling. Of course, like I always say in every video, if you have any concerns, always contact your care provider. As far as right now, she is starting to stand up unsupported and attempt to make some steps. It's like really exciting and then like frustrating all at the same time, because she can stand unsupported, but she gets so distracted by everything. Like she just wants to see everything, and we have a lot of stuff around the house in comparison to my previous house. So she just sees so many things that she wants to get into, and a lot of the time she'll just lose her balance because she's trying to jolt around really fast, or even trying to move faster than she's able to contain. I think once she understands that this is a thing that she can do that will help her get to all of these like colorful things, that she'll really pick up walking really quickly. We do suspect probably in the next few weeks she will be walking more on her own. She has a lot of things to help her mosey around. She has the push toy, which she's perfected using, but now she just has to get confident and willing to do it by herself without any help. And then after that, we're gonna have to baby proof the house, because it's a lot of stuff around here that is not for babies. And I have not done that yet. So that's something I definitely have to hop on really soon. So especially once Christmas rolls around, she's not getting into things she should not be getting into. The other thing I wanted to mention is her giant size playpen. Her playpen is probably the size of a studio apartment. In the house, we don't have carpet, only in the bedrooms, but the bedrooms aren't really big enough for her to kind of explore. We only have like tile flooring. So it's not the safest place for her to toddle around and do things. So I got her a huge playpen that I put on top of her activity mat and the carpet to kind of give it a little cushion. And that's what she plays in. And it's so big, it takes up most of the living room. So she's able to like move around freely. All her toys are there. It keeps her contained. You can put her in there with snacks, all that good stuff. So if you do find yourself kind of struggling with how to allow your baby to explore and move and also get their workouts in so they can actually learn how to stand and crawl, I definitely recommend getting that playpen. I cannot remember the name of it. I got it off of Amazon, but as usual, I will put the link down in the description so that you guys can go look at that if that's something that you're looking for. It has probably been one of the most useful and best purchases that I've made since having her, for sure, like thus far. It's definitely been a winner. So I'm really glad that I went ahead and got it. And it's like, it makes my life easier. It makes her life easier. So yeah, really excited that I purchased that. As far as words and sounds, she is trying to mimic words and sounds. So she's getting close to daddy, which is really easy for most babies, even though I'm kind of salty because I wanted her to say mama first. But daddy is easier to say. So she's getting close to saying that. She says it sometimes unintentionally, but once we start acknowledging that her saying that is tethered to getting her father's attention, it'll be a done deal. She'll be saying it all the time. And other than that, she's really, I think I mentioned it before, she's super verbal. She's always been a super verbal baby. So I think that talking really isn't going to be too much of a problem for her. She's probably going to be talking everyone's heads off as soon as she knows how to say a few words. So we're getting ready for that. The other thing I wanted to mention is her eczema. So I don't know if you can hear her in the background. She's screaming in her crib. I wanted to mention her eczema. So she's had dry skin problems since she was born. She had cradle cap. She had all that kind of stuff. And it's been a battle kind of dealing with it, especially now since the season is changing. Her skin is just getting drier and drier. But if you are trying to figure out kind of how to help your baby's eczema, I've been using two things, which is coconut oil, organic coconut oil, and the Baby Dove eczema lotion. I mix it together. I put it on twice a day, and it has helped so much. Literally, like 2-3 weeks ago, she had like the really thick scales on her arm to where it was turning her arm dark. And after I started routinely putting it back on, it has helped so much. Her skin is starting to soften up and the scales are going away and the color is kind of coming back and stuff like that. So if that is something that your baby is struggling with, I definitely recommend those two things. You can also try Aquifer. I know some babies just kind of need to get slathered down in Aquifer everywhere because they have like skin sensitivities. But I really wasn't surprised. She had the bad baby acne. She had cradle cap. She had everything. So I'm not at all surprised that she's kind of having these eczema flare-ups. Hopefully, as she gets older, it'll get a little easier to manage. But for now, the Baby Dove eczema lotion and the coconut oil is doing wonders, and it's helping her a lot. So size-wise, I think right now she's a big baby, y'all. She is probably about like 27 pounds. She's always been in like the 90 and up percentile for her weight after like maybe a month, because when she was born, she was like average. But she's wearing 12-month clothes. She had an outfit that said my first birthday, and she literally wore it like 3 weeks ago, and that was the only time she could wear it because it was too small. So we're getting rid of all of those 6 to 9 month clothes and those 9-month clothes, and she's gonna be in all 12-month clothes from here forward. And then I'm pretty sure we'll have to make a quick jump to 18-month clothes. Like, it's just happening so fast, y'all. And also, like, she looks lately she's been looking more on the longer side, so I don't know if she's gonna be tall or what, but I guess we'll see. That's been kind of annoying because I'm just like, there's so many things that she didn't really get to wear, but what are you gonna do? Buy more clothes. That's what we're gonna do. All right, I'm back. So this is just like a tidbit to throw in there. Fun fact. So this is for all of my moms who are on NuvaRing and are considering trying to conceive, or you're not trying to conceive, or whatever the case is. So like I said in my last video about hormones and all that kind of stuff, I started back on my NuvaRing, and this month, okay, so I had a period, I want to say like a week and a half ago. And normally, like I said in the last video, with the NuvaRing, you take it out, you have the period, and then you replace it on the day of the next week that you took it out, right? I didn't do that. I was like, I'm gonna just take a little break, and then we're gonna resume like in a couple weeks or so. Well, I literally just had that period in like a week and a half ago, and I didn't put the NuvaRing back in, and I literally ovulated already. So it's like immediate fertility return, which is kind of scary, but I'm gonna put it back in. It was kind of just interesting that happened. I'm not really sure if I knew I was ovulating the first time I took the NuvaRing out last year before I got pregnant. So it's really interesting that it was like it was very apparent this time. I was like, I'm definitely ovulating already, which is crazy. But yeah, that's just a warning. So if you're trying to conceive or you're not trying to conceive, you've been warned. That's pretty much all I have as far as the main part of the video. So now let's get into some announcements. If you came to my channel initially for baby stuff, you're probably like, oh, all she does is post like other things now. So I'm trying to organize my channel a little better. So if you're here for baby stuff, you can expect these videos to come out once a week. I will try to find a new topic. I am still going to do the postpartum affirmation video coming up, but once a week I'll be dropping a video for that. Now, if you're here for nails, I have created a Nails by Timberland's playlist so that you can easily get to that playlist if that's what you're here for. If you're here for just whatever else, the announcement that I'm making is tomorrow I'm going to be dropping episode 1 of a new series I'm doing. So if you're into fashion and beauty and makeup, which is the other thing that I love to do, as you all know, that's definitely going to be worth checking out. Also, if you came here for a different reason and you are into fashion, lately I have been posting these looks on Instagram. I'm going to give you guys all the details about it during the series, so please be sure to watch. I am so excited. I've been waiting to do this for a while, and it's finally here. Also, my Nails by Timberland's website is back up, so if you want to purchase some press-ons, this is the time to do it. Things are getting really, really busy because of the holidays and because of the new year and all that good stuff. So the orders are piling in, and at some point I'm gonna have to shut down and stop taking orders so I can process all the ones coming in. But if you are wanting press-ons, I am taking orders right now. Please make sure you go place your order. Let me know what you want. I can do it for you. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. As usual, make sure you go to the Linktree link and follow me on social media. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this video. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.